What if fragrances had an Olympics? What would it look like? Today we're gonna do the opening ceremony. Ba-da, da, ba-da, da, all that good jazz. So what I want to do is start off this ceremony like saying, hey, these were the winners from last Olympics. So these are the top sellers from Macy's in America. Let's go over it. I went onto Macy's and I found the top 5 best-selling country designer fragrances. I know that's really confusing to say, but anyhow, what I wanted to do was see what sells the best, and then I'm gonna go to the top 5 countries that get popped up. Now, number 5 came up, and it was a fragrance I don't have. It's actually Great Britain. It is Burberry Hero. Now, I don't have Burberry Hero. In fact, this is the only Burberry I have. This is Burberry Brit Rhythm. This is a discontinued fragrance. Smells amazing. I love it. It's a great fall fragrance. Burberry Hero, I think, is an incredible fragrance. One that I do want to purchase this year. Beautiful scent, easy to wear, compliment puller, very versatile. I actually like it a lot. Not a big fan of its commercial. If you've seen it, I don't get why swimming with a horse in the ocean is gonna make me want to smell better, but anyhow, whatever. We're not talking about commercials, we're talking about fragrances. So Burberry got number 5, so Great Britain came up 5th out of the top 5. Next up is USA, and once again, this is another one that I do not own the fragrance. It was Polo Green. I don't own any polos at all. Now, I was looking at my collection to see what do I have that could represent America, and it went between Abercrombie & Fitch, which I just didn't want to do, or John Varvatos, which I love. This is John Varvatos Vintage. This is an amazing tobacco fragrance. This is a great fragrance if you want to see, do I like tobacco fragrances? A, this is really affordable online at discounters, and B, it smells very versatile. Easy to wear, compliment puller, not that difficult to figure out, do I like tobacco, do I not like tobacco? And because you're not paying that much money, it's an easy one to get. So I'd recommend John Varvatos Vintage. Polo Green, personally, I do not like the scent of it. It's one of those fragrances that's been around forever. I'm 0 for 2 so far on these Olympics. Coming in 3rd is Spain. This isn't a surprise for me. I expected it this way. They actually had a couple brands in here that could have gone, but the first one that came up was, shocker, 1 million from Paco Rabanne. Yes, Invictus was next, and then Carolina Herrera followed up after that. But Invictus is a great fragrance. Victory Elixir is my favorite. I don't like Invictus, so I'm actually kind of glad 1 million beat it out, because personally, I actually still will rock this fragrance. I still like it. Still smells amazing. It's a beautiful, sweet fragrance, very loud. Was made for attention-seeking kind of compliment, pulling, club action type fragrances. It's a great performer. It isn't as good as it used to be when it first came out, but it'll still get the job done. Still works great. I still like it. Yes, nowadays I'd probably buy Royal the Flanker, but this was 3rd place in the Olympics from the last time. This is 1 million EDT. Now, the 2 powerhouse countries are left. I'm sure anybody that knows anything knows what they are. The amount of fragrances that came from these countries was insane. Like, I couldn't include Gucci, I couldn't include Prada, I couldn't include Chanel, I couldn't include so many fragrances that have tons of sales on Macy's. In fact, if I were just to do like the top 5, top 10 best-selling, they're all just those nations, that's it. Just France and Italy are the top 2. Now, I couldn't do Giorgio Armani. That's shocking. I thought Acqua di Gio for sure would be the #1 selling on Macy's website for Italy. It was not. It was this one. Eros beat out Acqua di Gio. Huh? Now, don't get me wrong. I agree. The original Acqua di Gio EDT is a little watered down. They've reformulated it so much it's not worth getting. Nowadays, I would get Profundo or Absolute or one of the flankers. They just smell way better. But still, Acqua di Gio is like up there. Now, don't get me wrong. This came up on the 2nd page. So Italy actually was 2nd page, believe it or not. And then Acqua di Gio was shortly after that. So they're not that far apart, but it surprised me. But hey, love Eros. Great fragrance. Great fragrance. I don't know what that meant. Beautiful mint in it, a little bit of apple. I love it. Very loud, great performance, great projection. I love Eros. Cannot wait for the new Energy to come out. Hopefully it's coming out soon. We'll see. I'm okay with this, you know? I thought I was going to be pulling down Acqua di Gio. Nope, I'm pulling down Eros from Versace. And again, personally, love Versace, love Armani. They're both great brands. Italy has some of the best fragrances on the market. However, the best nation, and again, I said already it was Italy and France with it too. I said I can't do Chanel, so that's because Dior beat them out. Sauvage is the #1 selling fragrance in America for men. This didn't surprise me at all. It's a pity, personally, if I were to pick the 2, I think I'd almost rather wear Bleu de Chanel, though, over Sauvage. Not that I'm a Sauvage hater, I just wore it recently on a trip. It still gives compliments. In fact, when I wore it on that trip, it got me a compliment. I still think it's a good fragrance. I just find my style nowadays is more geared towards Bleu de Chanel. This used to be my signature scent. For about a year and a half, all I wore was Sauvage. So don't get me wrong, love the fragrance to death. Bleu de Chanel I think is more of my style. It was actually the second best fragrance. Again, France would have just landslide, because between Chanel, Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme, Allure Homme Sport Blanche, Bleu de Chanel EDT, EDP, Parfum. I mean, it was insane from Chanel. Then you got Sauvage EDT, EDP, Parfum, Elixir. You have Fahrenheit. You have all these fragrances are just popping up between those two houses. France was the clear winner for what is selling nowadays in America. Personally, I find I like the Italian vibe, although my favorite house is actually a French house, so who knows, but I'm okay with this. I honestly, if you're picking the top 2 nations when it comes to fragrances, it's Italy and it is France, and France is actually the winner. Thank you for watching this video. I'm going to try and do some more videos with the Olympics going on. I think it'd be fun to try and like tie some fragrances to different sports and just, let's make an Olympics out of fragrance. Let's have fun with this. So comment down below what nation you're from and what is the best selling fragrance in your nation. Let me know. We'll love to try and work this into future videos. Maybe see if I can get some more cooperation from other people. Just try and mix up the list a little bit. But thank you so much for watching. This is another fragrance. Talk to you soon. Okay, no.